The company sent me this wine cooler to check out, and I was very surprised at how easy this was to set up. I did this on my own. I didn't have my husband helping me. I thought I would have to have him help me pick it up, but I used some furniture sliders and I was able to just slide it right out of the box like this. And I would not have been able to pick this up on my own. It is a heavy box, so just be aware of that. But it is a really nice unit. It was very well packaged. It came undamaged. There was nothing to worry about. And see, it's in this box on the bottom. And this is really the hardest part of setting this up, was getting it out of the box. But you just kind of wiggle it back and forth, and eventually you can get it out of the box, pull it out, and it's absolutely so easy to set up. Everything was well packaged. The shelves were all taped in place so they don't move during transit. The handle here in the box was taped in there, or it was corded in there. I had to cut the cord to get that out. But this is really the only thing that you need to assemble. It was very easy to set up. It also comes with little keys. So it has a lock on there. It's not super tight, but it's tight enough to keep little kids out of it. The one thing I was worried about was whether opening it at a 90-degree angle, opening that door, would prevent the shells from coming out. And they do kind of get caught on the gasket a little bit, but you can just press the gasket and they slide right out. There is a little knob on the inside that prevents them from coming out all the way unless you lift it up and pull it out like I just did. And then when you replace it, you just put it in here. It's very easy to do. They're nice bamboo shelves. They feel like bamboo. I'm assuming they're wood. So it's a nice look. And they were very easy to replace and to remove once I did that. It does have a grounded cord, so you're going to need an outlet that's grounded. And it says it's better not to put it on carpet. I have it on carpet, and I will probably be getting a little cart to raise that up. When you put the handle on, you do have to be careful because the gasket kind of covers that screw hole up, and you have to move the gasket out of the way. You are going to need a Phillips head screwdriver. That's the only thing that's not included. The gasket's nice and tight, as you saw there. And this is how the key works. You stick it in the little lock at the bottom, turn it all the way around, and it prevents the hinge from opening up. If somebody really wanted to get in there, they probably could, but it would damage the wine cooler, so you don't want to do that. The temperature control is very simple. You press the little temperature knob there back and forth for the top and the lower sections, and then it's just a press of the button to adjust the temperature. It's very simple. The upper space goes from 39 to 50, and the bottom is 50 to 64, so you can adjust it for wine, for drinks, for beer, whatever you want to do. Make sure there's clearance on the bottom for the vents. I also didn't mention the light. There's a blue light. It's an LED light, and you can have it stay on or turn off when you close the door, depending on if you have it on full or half strength. And here it turned off, but you can set it to stay on like it is in this picture. You can see the blue light there. So it's very attractive. It's a nice little ambiance. And you can probably fit about 50 bottles of the size that I was using. You stack them kind of front to back like this. Each shelf will take about 9 bottles easily, but it depends on the size of your wine bottle. This bottom shelf is it's less deep because the mechanics are behind it, but you have enough space on here for about 50 bottles. It's a very attractive little fridge. I love the way it looks. The shelves are easy to use. The light's pretty. I would highly recommend this if you're looking for a nice little wine cooler.